crispy. We're looking nice. So, searching for a world that doesn't exist. Apparently, this video, all I know is that it's like a Minecraft story video that got like 21 million views. Let's go. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
I didn't know this was gonna be
over.
I didn't know this was gonna be a horror Minecraft shit. What the fuck? Also, I give you your sword back.
Numbers.
I give you your sword back.
And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just...
Not gonna lie, I feel like if you like leave your computer and you have that one game, I feel like you should do that to troll somebody. Gay Minecraft, gay Koi.
Sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about.
What is it talking
Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and
what the fuck is the code?
Wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end?
How the fuck did he find that video with 4 views? It's like what I'm questioning. Like, how did he find that specific channel with that one video, bro? Like, what?
Not
this reminds me of the old
because for
videos.
2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code. Because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
Yeah, we became wizards. What
Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
What? What the fuck?
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this.
What did he see there, though? Is it watching him?
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag, because this kind of terrain does not generate
by a long time ago. You mean in the last 3 months? Because this came out 3 months ago, Adam.
Right in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
What did he see?
A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs, and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
And what's at the end of it? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Somebody spent time making this too, which is the crazy part. Somebody
Avery
had to have made
stops
this.
for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees, stacked on trees.
I was gonna say, Adam, I'm surprised you've seen this, because this is like a 41-minute like creepypasta video from the looks of it. All I know is that it was supposed to be a Minecraft thing. I didn't know it was a horror thing, but it reminds me of like them old school creepypasta videos.
Made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain, obviously, doesn't generate naturally, so who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
Is it a multiplayer game? Did the person that make the
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking.
How are we supposed to see that though? Oh. It's like getting...
Another pair of torches is gone.
I'm confused.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
And somebody's gonna type in that chat and say, are you sure about that?
And then another.
That's weird.
I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Is this the new Herobrine story time? Brother, why are you just run? Is this some Herobrine shit? Some Herobrine shit, bro. Why is he just staking it?
I'm not scared of a game.
He's gonna say his name with his address and location and everything. He had to have post-edited the fuck this. No way a single-player Minecraft game is just gonna start whispering to you like that. That shit makes no sense. Yeah, that had to be post-edited, bro. Cause ain't no fucking way. And said letting him breathe underwater as he gets closer with those packets of air, or his bro about to drown. Okay. You gotta keep going deeper.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
But I felt...
Okay, buddy.
Compelled.
Yeah, huh?
I've never felt like that in my life.
Sure, bro. Sure, bro. Whatever
What is going on
lets you
here?
sleep
Things
at
just
night.
went from
Brother got
strange
scared,
to
bro.
incredibly
His asshole was
creepy in a
clenching.
matter of seconds. This...
Bro, he was scared. Because if he wasn't, he would have just taken his time. Bro, ran to that, bro. Who's he typing to? So, basically, the whole premise of the video, right, Adam? It's like this random guy uploaded a video of a chest and a mine that he found. Because he got a laptop of, like, a storage facility. And then that was the only world that was loaded in it. And after weeks of him, like, playing on it, he randomly just found this. And then he's telling this YouTuber guy, like, some shit that he found. And he's telling the story of, like, everything that they both saw while he was going through, like, this world kind of thing. That's what it seems like.
Doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a...
You see? So this random ass kid uploaded this video. And look, it got 7 views. He said, I wrote this book. I don't know what it means. And that book had a link to the Google Drive thing. So they went on a Google Drive and it had an hour and it had a code and everything. And then, yeah, I found it. I have been using this as my daily laptop. It already had Minecraft installed. So I've been using that. The world, I'm already playing on, already existed on the computer. But when I loaded it up, it looked totally normal. I just now found this area 400 blocks away from my base. I guess it belonged to the previous laptop owner, but it's still weird.
Storage
That's
locker.
basically
so
the
maybe
back.
this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure.
What it could be is that the guy, it was disguised as a single player world, and the guy probably like has some control over what this guy is seeing. Because you could do that. You could make like a LNA connected world and connect it to like a different computer and put like backend stuff. It's Minecraft. You could do a lot of shit.
Horror.
So I feel like it's probably
closed.
that.
Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in
that
this
code that
Google
they found
Drive
in those
folder. If
chests?
you remember, there's also this PDF, and
does the
opening
PDF
it,
say?
we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker
So
with
does it belong
Minecraft
to the
installed.
other owner?
Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight.
Why is he didn't bring any doors though? Also, this is pretty
until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
I find that weird. That I feel like this had to be edited in.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But
like that sound
now
had to
what?
be edited
He has
in.
no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
mean, realistically, if every tunnel leads to a...
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues.
Yo, Adam, make the next map you make.
Getting narrower.
Yeah, Adam, you gotta make the next server we play on, bro. You gotta do a horror. Let's load up a horror map, bro. Make us have a creepy fucking storyline shit. You feel me? For the next server. Very small changes in whisper. It's very eerie and very creepy. I will say that though.
And narrower.
Why does it narrow every time though? And something
narrower.
Actually chasing him? When he hears the whispers, does he have to hide?
Until finally.
This is quite creepy. Is that a dead end? What the fuck is that up there? What is that? There's like something. It's like a every... What the fuck?
He finds himself in the oasis.
Oh, hell.
Avery looks around the room.
That's like a code,
almost
though, right?
peaceful. He's in the middle
Like, you know
of a
how
square
stars are
pond,
used to, like,
flanked on
describe
all
things?
sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore. He
Why is
sails
he
back to the edge of
talking
the
in
lake.
the chat? Like, if it's there with you, it's gonna know what you're fucking typing, no? Because when you type into a Minecraft server or a Minecraft anything, it sees everything that you're typing, no? So it's gonna know that it has to do
And
that.
avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly
did
he
he
meant,
hear?
but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him.
Oh, fuck, I hear it. It's like 2 steps behind
Stopping
him.
just a fraction of a second too
It's
late to
2
be
steps.
quiet. But okay, if something
2
is
steps
somehow
behind him.
really following Avery
That's
in a
creepy.
single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get
Yeah,
it to
how
reveal
could you
itself?
even see
Well,
it in
that's
the first
exactly
place?
what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
Oh,
And then,
fuck.
whatever was following him would be
He's smart.
exposed.
He's
The
smart.
trap is set. Now
fucking
it's
smart.
time to explore.
But why is he typing in the chat is what I'm trying to find out. Like, I mean, this is a YouTube video, so I'm guessing he's just typing just to like let everybody know what he's thinking of doing. He got no food as well and really low items, no armor and barely any weapons. So like, even if he did get jumped by something, how could he even fight back? You know? This is very creepily generated.
Avery
so-
walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
The same
it's
gray
like a
floor,
backrooms
the
kind of
same
thing.
strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Is the sign supposed to guide
What?
you to something?
Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But It turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here.
How does he know?
What?
How the fuck does he know?
Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he
How does
sending
he
it
know?
in chat?
Because
What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Bro, you know how fucking locked in you gotta be in fucking Minecraft to know that the grass can't load in unless somebody loads the fucking chunks? Like, you know how fucking locked you gotta be to set a trap like that? What the fuck? That's nuts. But like, what's the goal of it?
Maybe I am scared.
What is the goal though? Like, what is it trying to lead him into though? And did he make the right choice going in those caves, or was his there always going to lead to the same place? That's weird. We're getting like a little interlude kind of thing now that he's gone.
The other sign was pointed head on.
I failed you.
Show W fucking edit, W music, I like W like. The way that everything was put together is really well put together, bro. I'm feeling like I'm there. Like I'm inside of the video. He put it to peaceful to make sure he wouldn't die, though. That's good. Why is he breaking her like that? Is there any reason he's breaking her like that?
You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again.
What the fuck? Did it just loop? Did it send him back to...
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
Okay. It's gonna chase him in there. It has to.
And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end.
Interesting.
Avery navigates through it.
This was man-made, bro. This had to be man-made. But like, what is their goal in making this, though? Is it to like fuck with them, or like, what's the point? And does he even have enough blocks to mark every entrance that he has been into? What if the thing like gets rid of the blocks he placed and he's forever stuck, you know?
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him,
smarter than you, bro.
it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what?
Yes,
we don't
to
know.
What?
All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
And then that's it, nothing else happens?
From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then...
What?
He gets it.
How the fuck did he get
I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code.
How the fuck does he know that, though? Like, how did you know that it's a cipher stacking, bro? Like, what? Are these motherfuckers, like, 191 IQ, Albert Einstein's? Like, I look at those letters... and I don't see, like, any correlation to, like, anything.
Almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more... how do I put this?
Just break it.
Efficient.
Yeah, just fucking break it. But it's gonna let him break it, though.
And with that, he's... Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this?
What the fuck are we
world
watching?
At the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person?
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
And why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Is that the he's not supposed to turn left in? Is this the one that says don't turn left, don't turn left? What the fuck, bro? This is eerie as fuck, bro. An abandoned village, a civilization that doesn't exist. W65 inches. What was it all to lead to this village? Like, what's the objective here? Is every house like a fucking puzzle to something? Like, I don't get it. So we're following 2 different people. Nothing in the chest. Abandoned houses. Is the fountain the next hand? Because everything looks closed off and there's not even a cave. Why is he just standing there looking at that? And all those trees, look at the ones inside the cave too. Bro, this is actually a really well-made creepypasta, bro. It reminds me of the old ones, like the Herobrine stories and kind of stuff like that. from the old days of Minecraft. But this is like way higher quality. Back then, kids used to take Shetty 320 or like what was it, or 360p fucking videos of them finding Herobrine in their game and stuff. This is way higher quality for sure. Is that a temple? How does he know? Wait, this is like so exact. How does he know he needs exactly 10 blocks to get to the top of that, bro? Like, why is he using exact items? Like, when I want to get on top of something, I just take a bunch of items and I just use them. Bro's using like exact measurements, bro. That's throwing me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Why is he using exact measurements? What the fuck is in this house, bro? It's closed off. Books. Somebody had to have made this, bro. What's a cutaway? Okay. Water fountain. Symbolism to something? I don't know. Yo, if by the end of the video I have more questions than answers, I'm gonna crash out. And whoever cut this video into a fucking explore village look at statue thing is pissing me off, bro. Either show me one or show me the other. And that pickaxe is about to break, bro. You're gonna suffer in a little bit. Okay. How the fuck did he know he had to go inside that, though? How did he know he had to go inside of that, though? What the fuck?
It's empty.
Yeah, we can see that.
This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned, if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but
100%.
like we can see, it too is empty. There's
maybe underneath
no
one of
path
the
to
houses.
take
That
from
might
there.
be the escape
So
or something.
is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Is he climbing even higher? Where the fuck? I don't see anything of interest. Wait, he saw it by one fucking pixel or something? Is something staring at him in one of the houses? Is something staring at him in one of the houses, or am I tweaking? He found it. He blended in so well, though. That shit blended in perfectly, though. He knows how to play Minecraft, bro. He knows how to play Minecraft. Using a bow to negate fall damage is smart. That shit blended in crazy. Is that supposed to be a church or a castle? What the fuck is that supposed to be? What is it supposed to be, though? Cemetery? Is there a trap in the fucking door? Why is he taking his sweet time? There's nothing here either. It's just abandoned. Unless there's like a book or like a hint or something. Smart. They might hide something in there. Nope. Nothing in there. Where is this supposed to lead him? Eerie. So much silence. What the fuck? Yep, spooky MC before sleep, Adam. Yo, Adam, have you ever found a world like this, bro? How would you react? What the fuck? What about that book that's literally right there behind that door? Is she gonna open that? Is he not gonna acknowledge the elephant in the room? That book that's staring dead at him, brother?
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I notice that somebody was in my world,
I know you must want to continue onwards. So.
On God, Adam, if I found a world that was preloaded into my Minecraft and somebody else was in that world with me, deleting that shit. On God. Also, this is very creepy. If you come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onward, so I know that this is a heavy ask, but please do not go any farther for your own good. Do not.
Oh, I know that this is a heavy ask.
Well, he's gonna go.
Please.
He's obviously gonna go farther.
For your own good. Do not.
Well, he's obviously gonna go farther. Oh, that's the whole point of the video. What's that on the right side? There's something there. You heard that, right? You guys are listening to that, right? It's on the right side. He said in that corner. There's something watching him right now. There's literally something watching, bro. Yeah, he saw that. He's there with him. He's there with him. He's there with him. I saw that. He levitated a little bit. When he put that wool down, there's something in that room with him. It noticed him. I hear it. There's something there watching him, bro. It's in that room with him. Now it's on the left side. He knows it's there too. What the fuck? Another one? Right, you gotta you decide. Are you gonna keep going? Is it gonna start shutting it off so that it motivates you to go farther and deeper? This is very, very creepy. Very odd. What does this lead to, though? And how does he know which way he has to go? He put it on peaceful, so there's no mobs or anything. So he should be fine going into the dark abyss. It's gonna make it harder for him to detect if something is chasing him, though. What the fuck is that? He got no torches or anything, so it's gonna make it harder. He went on peaceful. He didn't go on creative. Not gonna lie, Adam, on God, a creative mode will be fire. I just go on creative mode and destroy everything. What the fuck is that? What are those black things? It doesn't look like wool. Does he have to go inside the void? Can he stand on top of it? It looks like he's trying not to touch it. What the fuck? What is that? He can't touch it. That means it will fall through if he can't touch it. He would have to build up on it, across it or something. Because if he touches, that means he'll die, right? He'll fall through the fucking abyss if he goes forward. Or am I mistaken? And if he takes one step forward, something's gonna push him. Yeah. Okay, now he's behind him again. Something's gonna push him. It's trying to make it all black so he can't see. I think that's what it is. But why doesn't this guy have any torches? Wait, his items just shuffled into something else? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? I just peeped. That's the code. Isn't that a fucking code? What the fuck? If all my items changed, bro, I'd crash out, bro. Now he doesn't have a pickaxe. He doesn't have any wood or anything to make any torches with. He just has random fucking items. What the fuck, bro? Wait, what's he gonna do with it, bro? He just gotta keep going forward. Yeah, the whole screen is gonna turn dark as fuck. How does he know he's even moving forward in that darkness, though? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Is that a cult? It looks like a church, like a temple. That's the only place he can go into. But once he goes into it, what the fuck is gonna happen? Is he gonna get his items back? Or is there gonna be something there waiting for him at the end? Bro, they made Minecraft feel very fucking creepy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, A1 music choice for sure. And the way he's like taking his time to make sure that you're like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Why did it cover that? Why is it hiding it from us? It's hiding it from us. It doesn't want us to see it. What the fuck? Why is it hiding it from us? Why are we not allowed to see it? What the fuck? What did he see? What was it that he saw? What the fuck? Did bro find like the FC files, bro? What the fuck did bro see? This is gonna take him back to the beginning. That's my educated guess. Something. I don't know. Okay, you're actually pissing me off. So you're gonna.
There's no escaping.
Why did he see that made him turn back though?
There's no escaping.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
So is this a part 1? How did he know who the next person it was gonna be was, bro? That's fucking nuts. Yeah, look, he's trying to make it creepy. Look. W world building, bro. W world building. Scares me more than the story itself. What the fuck? Oh, and he's making it like an actual. Okay, I see what he's going with. That's crazy. So this is the actual video? Yeah, don't turn left, man. At the crossroads, turn on and get the fuck out of here. Quit before they turn big. Find the dice, man. Trust me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the creepypasta being an actual like channel and him like connecting it to a bunch of shit is actually kind of fire. Is he gonna like go into it though? Interesting. I mean, But I mean, if Avery is an actual person, wouldn't he have seen this video? Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. The real question is, like, he's connecting this, and then he posted another video to make it seem like he was an actual person, I'm guessing. That's hilarious. That's funny as fuck. But yeah, the video was a W creepypasta, I'm not gonna lie. Don't read for spoilers. It's the one that I've spit. The IRG in this video says upcoming videos will continue to feature arcs I find in the wild, experiment and see what I can make an entertaining mystery. Watch myself about this video. It was made over the course of 4 months and I have some thoughts, but I think the second half is very experimental and very fun to watch. Multiple minutes of no voiceover and just music, never done that before. Hopefully this doesn't age badly. The cipher thought, goodness gracious, the cipher room runs into was meant to be almost unsolvable with cipher stacking, but I made the cardinal sin of stacking 2 substitution ciphers so it could be solved with literally just basic vigor in it. The whole point was to ego boost that lord, but now he's just yapping about solving a basic shit cipher. Oh well. I also think the whispers in the tunnel might be the worst flaw of the video. I like the idea in theory, but he sounds a tad corny. The rest of the vid I really like. I hope you enjoy. Now he cooked. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He cooked. He actually made me feel like I was actually in that fucking cave with him, like trying to discover that shit. That Google Drive shit are like the storyline implications of like, oh, this guy found this laptop in a storage unit and then he knew about the guy that was gonna get the shit, you know? That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, man. I think that's it for the stream. W creepypasta, W stream, man.